Okay, I was asked to do a video of the way I check my batteries um, pretty regularly. Sorry about the mess. I'm doing house renovation right now, so I don't have all my gear and parts at hand, but in between painting, I thought I'll just do a quick video. Okay. Normally, there you go. The voltage display is reading 87.7. You really don't have to be as anal as I am. For in most cases, almost all cases, this voltage display is accurate enough to do what I do using a voltmeter. I don't trust the apps much for giving me voltage reading, so I don't use apps. I may be wrong, but that's just me. I have a voltmeter, a very good high-end voltmeter. Not this one. This is a cheap thing. I don't even know if it is really working. I haven't used it for a while, but my high-end voltmeter is stacked away, so I just found this one on my busy bench here. Okay, so why don't I go by that voltage display? You can, but again, I'm a bit anal, so I don't trust things much. But for you guys, if you want to do regular checkups, the way I do this is when my charger, I don't use the OEM charger either. I have another high-end charger which shows me the voltage and all that. If you use an OEM charger, when the green light comes on, that tells you your wheel is fully charged. I've done tests. Depending on your wheel, after the green light comes on, it is still balancing, and depending on the wheel, it can be from 1 hour to a few hours. I think on my Monster Pro, it was a good few hours after the green light came on. It was still drawing power, very small, but it was still drawing power, and that is indicative that it is still balancing. So what do I do is, when the wheel is fully charged, I expect the display to read 100.8 volts, whether it is on here or on your voltmeter. If you want to go by that, then great. That's it. If it reads 100.8, then you're good. But let's say your wheel doesn't have a volt display, so that's when you use this guy. And if you were to put the probes in here on the charging pins, unless you have very steady hands, you're going to create a short. That's where these guys come in, just regular butt connectors. You can find these at any automotive store, any hardware store. You can find these, and I use the red ones because they fit on these pins. I didn't want to give you the link on Amazon, because then you have to, it is like 100 of these, which you don't need. Just go to any automotive store and pick it up. On Gotway wheels, pin 1 and 2 are positive, 3 is null, 4 and 5 are negative on 100-volt Gotway wheels. So what I do, I put a butt connector on each guy. When this is fully charged, I put my probes in. Let's see if this even works. Okay, let's see if I can put this guy over here. Don't fall phone. All right. Then I just put my probes in. At this point, it doesn't matter if you reverse it. It doesn't matter. It will just give you a negative sign on your volt display. There you go. That's the negative sign, means you've got reverse polarity. 86.2. Now, I'm saying I do this when the wheel is fully charged and balanced. So that should read 100.8. If it isn't, if it is reading, I don't know, 99 volts or 100 volts even, then obviously it means the pack isn't charging to its full capacity, which not necessarily is indicative of any issues. If it has a few charge cycles on it, I mean by a few I mean quite a bit. I think these are supposedly I believe I would be lying anything I say, to be honest, but I was under the assumption they said 1500 charge cycles. I'm not sure, but let's say you have it is a 2-year-old wheel and it is not reading 100.8 volts at full capacity, then not necessarily is indicative of any issues. But if it's a newish wheel and at fully charged it doesn't read 100.8, then it means there could be a problem somewhere. At that point, then I would open up the wheel and check the battery packs, check take the wrapping off. Well, what I would do is put the voltmeter on each battery pack by itself, see what it is reading, and the battery pack with the lowest voltage would be probably the problem pack. Then I would open it up and check for any cell leakage, damage, shorts, whatever. But anyway, this video was just to show what I meant by using the voltmeter. Now, do you really need to use a voltmeter? I definitely won't go by the app. If your wheel has a display like this one, then that should be good enough. If it doesn't, if you want, you can go by the app, but I just don't. So, hope that helped.